ॐ वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ओम
ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः।
अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्लोक नंबर 16। चतुर्विधा भजन्ते माम्
चतुर्विधा भजन्ते माम्
जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन
जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन
आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी
आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी
ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ
ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ
तेषां ज्ञानी नित्ययुक्तः
तेषां ज्ञानी नित्ययुक्तः
एकभक्तिर्विशिष्यते
एकभक्तिर्विशेष्यते
प्रियोगी ज्ञानिनोत्यर्थम्
प्रियो हि ज्ञानिनो नित्यम्
अहं स च मम प्रियः
अहं स च मम प्रियः
उदाराः सर्व एवैते
उदाराः सर्व एवैते
ज्ञानी त्वात्मैव मे मतम्
ज्ञानी त्वात्मैव मे मतम्
आस्थितः स हि युक्तात्मा
आस्थितः स हि युक्तात्मा
मामेवानुत्तमां गतिम्
मामेवानुत्तमां गतिम्.
All these are beautiful shlokas. So here the bhakta vibhajanam, bhaktana vibhajanam, the division, the classification of bhaktas. Chaturvidaha prakaraha, 4 types of people. They worship me, bhajante. Mam bhajanti. Bhagavan says they are sukrutinaha. In contrast to dushkrutinaha, dushkrutinaha, Bhagavan said, Namam dushkrutinaha moodaha, they are naradamaha, mayaya prakrita jnanaha, asuram bhavam ashitaha. In contrast to that, here, these 4 types of people, they are sukrutinaha. They are sukrutin, sushtu, sukrutam, sukrutin, referring to the people who does karma well. What karma? Good karma. So to sukrutinaha. And they are classified into 4 types. Artaha, jignasu, artharthi, jnani, iti. We saw in the last class. All are bhakta. The bhakti is artha bhakti, artha bhakti. Bhakti, there is a bhakti devotion is there. Devotion to the Lord, praying to the Lord. But it is for the artha. The end is different from the Lord. Artha also. And jignasu and jnani, they are one level above. Jignasu is the process of becoming a jnani, is growing, is a mumukshu. He has the end in view, it's very clearly the goal. He has got Purushartha Nishchaya and now he's working for it. And jnani is one who has reached the destination, jnani. The destination is moksha. He has understood and therefore he has gained, reached the end. And therefore jnani tu atmai memavatam iti Bhagavan says, yes, is one with me. There's no difference because he has a knowledge. Therefore, atyartam jnaninaha aham, I belong to jnani, such a mama priyaha, therefore he is mama priyaha, is dear, atyartam mama priyaha, dearest to me. So who is dearest to the Lord? There's no partiality here because jnani is not different from me. It's not because of my knowledge. Bhagavan knows. It is because he has understood. Because jnani has understood, therefore I become very dear to him. And he is dear to me. He is not only he, artaha api mama priyaha, artharthi api mama priyaha eva. That is why I give them what they ask. Jignasuhu api mama priyaha eva. And because jnani has discovered the fact, therefore there is no There is no pratibandha, there is no an obstruction between me and the jnani. Of course, I don't have any obstruction. Jnani has removed the pratibandha, discovered the oneness, therefore atyartam priyaha. Atyartam priyaha. Mama priyaha saha jnani. I also atyartam priyaha. The atyartam, even though we can connect to both, it seems more reasonable if we connect to jnani, because Bhagavan, all are dear to Bhagavan. For jnani, it's more because of jnanam. Because for jnani, for jnanavataha, Bhagavan becomes ativa priyaha bhavati. Aham ativa priyaha bhavati jnanavataha, jnaninaha. Mama priyaha saha is my mama priyaha. So therefore, mama priyaha saha, we can keep as it is. Atyartham can be connected to jnaninaha. That is shows that Bhagavan is impartial. He has love for everyone, and jnani loves Bhagavan most dearly because of his discovery of oneness with the Lord. Therefore, atyartham. Or you can even connect atyartham to aham sahavama atyartham priyaha, you can say, which is glorifying the jnani. He becomes very dear to me, you can say. But it doesn't mean that the Bhagavan is partial. Anyway, impartiality of Bhagavan already shown. Because he grants whatever people ask. Ye yata mam prapadyante tam stateva aham bhajami anugrunnami iti Bhagavata purvameva bhuktam. Bhagavan already said, I don't show any partiality. Whoever approaches me in whatever manner, I bless them accordingly. But jnana is something very special because he has discovered the purpose of life and worked and reached. He has attained. Here there is no physical attainment. Artha and Kama, Artharthi and Artha are, they are seekers of Vishayas. They are seekers of some Vishayas, some objects of the world, which comes and goes. They are subject to changes. They are subject to defects. They are Sadoshaha Vishayaha. So they are endowed with the dosha. Defects are there. So because defects are there, because the defects are there in the Vishaya, maybe for the time being, they enjoy with what they get, what I give them. The Vishaya, what they ask, I give them, they enjoy with that, like a kid enjoy with the toy. But how long? The sense of inadequacy doesn't go away. Again, some sense of some vacuum, some emptiness he feels. Again, he works for something else. So it goes on and on, round and round. He's caught in this whirlpool of samsara. So Bhagavan also is really feeling sorry for these people. Why these people doesn't understand, use their buddhi, what I given, understand, and come out from this whirlpool of samsara. They themselves have to work out. I can show the way through the shastra, but they have to arrive at it. They have to use their free will. Buddhi is given. And jnani has used it appropriately, correct, proper application of the buddhi. Therefore, jnani is praised. Therefore, jnani can be dear to the Lord. Why not? You can say. So, jnani nitya yuktaha is ever joined, ever connected. He has got eka bhakti. He has got eka bhakti, bhakti ananya bhakti. He has got eka bhakti, jnani vishishyate. He excels. Tesham jnani nitya yuktaha. Nitya yuktaha, the word Nityayuktaha jnani tattvavit. Tattvavitva nityayuktaha, Bhashakara says. He is nityayuktaha, meaning is ever connected. That is because he has got the knowledge of Tattvam, Atma Tattvam, Brahma Tattvam. Therefore, is nityayuktaha. He has remained connected forever. Always remain connected. In fact, all the beings remain connected with Bhagavan all the time. But Jnani has known this. Therefore, Nityayuktaha. Nityayuktaha, otherwise, it's a Nityayuktaha, Nityagyani, Nityayogi, Satata Yogi iti. Because he has understood the aporokshatvam of Ishvara, Paroksha Atma, immediate knowledge of Bhagavan, Ishvara. Therefore, Nityayuktaha and Ekabhaktihi, for him, there is only Atma alone, nothing else. Therefore, his bhakti to the Lord is not divided into bhakti. Yes, bhakti because of artha, bhakti because of artha, bhakti because of other things. No, it is eka bhakti. The devotion to Bhagavan is undivided, where others are aneka bhaktaha. They want so many things. Their seekers are different things, and therefore they love Bhagavan. So, whereas Jnani, for him, the object of love is Bhagavan, and the end is also Bhagavan. Bhagavan is sought not for the sake of artha and kama. Bhagavan is sought for the Bhagavan's sake. And the Bhagavan, that Brahma is myself. Therefore, eka bhakti vishishyate. Therefore, his bhakti is undivided. Therefore, jnani is atyartam priyaha mama iti. Udaraha sarva evaiti. All these people are really udaraha, they are utkrishtaha. At least they use their intelligence properly, because when they understand the helplessness, they seek intelligence in the they use their intelligence to seek refuge in me, because in a situation when all in a difficult situation, when all means are undertaken, but still the problem could not solve, then the only refuge is prayer. One should submit, surrender to Bhagavan. But that surrender to Bhagavan prayer is not easy, because it involves free will. One has to choose to pray also. Unless a person is astika, unless he has knowledge of, he has understanding of the Shastra and the values, the value of the importance of the prayer, etc., the person would not pray. He will be dejected, and he will be simply sitting quiet. Therefore, prayer does miracle, and he chooses to pray. The free will is involved. So therefore, they are utkrishtaha. Not everything happens happen by one's effort alone. We need a lot of grace. Ishvara Anugraha is important. Without Ishvara Anugraha, not even a blade of grass moves, they say. Ishvara Anugraha deva pumsa madvaita vasana. So Ishvara Anugraha is important. Therefore, they are udaraha. Prayer implies Ishvara. You pray. You are the one who pray, and to whom you pray, and the prayer. So prayer to the Lord. Therefore, there is an awareness. There is an awareness of Ishvara. So therefore, udaraha. They acknowledge Ishvara. They acknowledge the Jagatkarta Ishvaraha. There is a Srishtikara. Jagatkarta is he had created. So therefore, he is a Stitikarta. So let us pray to him. So therefore, udaraha. Since they have the inclination, though they have inclined to these Artha Bhakti, Artharthi, Artha, they are inclined to pray because of the pressing situation in life, but still they have the awareness of the omniscience, the omnipotence of Ishvara. Therefore, udaraha eva, utkrishtaha sarve eva. Even arthas also utkrishtaha. Even the people who pray only when they are in difficult situation, they are also artha. Gajendra Moksha. Gaja was in difficulty, prayed to the Lord, and he was freed. So artha. From artha to directly to moksha, traversed. Similarly, Similarly with regard to others also. Therefore, they are all udaraha. Even though they are all udaraha, but what about Jnani? The Jnani is glorified. Jnani too, myself, Atma Jnani is not different from me, is myself. Is Yuktaha Atma, is Antakarnam is well Astaha, it is established in me. And therefore, I am alone is Gati, the end for him. There is no Gati other than me for him. It means is not after Artha and Kama, no other Gati, no other end, no other Purushartha. I am the Purushartha. So Purushartha Nischaya, that is the Purushartha Nischayam. Purushartha Nischaya is there in the person. So he has applied his buddhi. He has got Vivasayatmika buddhi. Vyasayatmika buddhi Ekehe Kurnandana Bahushaka Hentasha Avyo Vivasayinam, as we saw in the second chapter. So the Vivasayatmika buddhi. Therefore, Aham Mameva Gati, Uttama Gatihi. Mameva Uttama Gatihi Yasya Jnaninaha. Ataha Jnani Mama Atyartam Priyaha Jnani tu Me Matam. Atma Eva iti Me Matam. Mama Matam iti. Bhagavan says. Bhagavan itself embraces this Jnani. Jnani tu Atma Eva iti. Bhagavan shows the oneness of Jnani with himself. Aikyam. Jnani, it is Jnani who discovered the oneness, but Bhagavan says, you are with me, you are one with me. It is. So glorifying the Jnani. All these shlokas are glorification of Jnanam and the Jnanis. Further, the next shloka again, the Jnanam and Jnani. Glorification of Jnani is glorification of Jnanam. Glorification of Jnanam is glorification of Jnani. So Stuti is done. Let us read 19th shloka, which we have to start today. Yeah. Bahunam janmanamante
Bahunam janmanam ante
Jnanavan mam prapadyate
Jnanavan mam
प्रपद्यते
prapadyate
Vasudeva sarvamiti
Vasudeva sarvamiti
सर्वमिति
Samahatma sudurlabha
प्रमहात्मा
Samahatma
सुदुर्लभः
sudurlabha
Te bahunam janmanam ante Jnanavan mam prapadyate. Janmanam ante Jnanavan, that is Jnani, Jnani mam prapadyate. Mam prapadyate, Jnanavan mam prapadyate. So this prapatti, surrender, refuge, seeking the Lord, that doesn't happen and find it. It happens because of the previous efforts put forth in previous janma. Not one or two janma, it is bahunam janmanam ante, as a result of the many janmas before. Because there is a possibility of taking every janma, every birth, every passing through, every womb he has done. Even same Manushya janma I would have taken so many times. Slowly grown, got maturity, understood, but could not make, as we saw in the previous chapter, Yatishadayopeta. So could not make it. Probably the effort was not sufficient. He became yoga brashta. So as a result of all this, now Bhaguna Janmanamante at the end of, as a result of, Ante meaning as a result of. At the end of, Anta is end. As a result of so many Janma. Not because merely taking birth, because of the effort put forth in so many Janma. So many Janmas, he has prepared himself. Buddha was not born suddenly. Buddha was prepared. He prepared himself for 500 years, they say. 500 years of his effort. 500 years of Janma, 500 Janmas, the effort that made him a Buddha. Therefore, Bhagunam Janmanam Ante, as a result of the maturity, what he gained. Therefore, the maturity, the Pakvata, spiritual maturity. Here it is maturity, spiritual maturity. What one gains, that doesn't go, that remains. That one is born with that, the next Janma. That is when the 6th chapter we saw. So, Nahi Kalyana Krutu Kaschiti Durgatim Tata Gacchati. If you could not make it in this life, so that's not that you will go back, you will fall back. No, you will move forward. Because whatever effort you have put in the spiritual sphere, that will not go waste. So you will start from where you left. So therefore, Janmanamante, it is a process, continuous process. Jnanavan Mam is now Jnanavan, the wise man. Prapadyate Mam Pratap. He has become wise and he Prapadyate, he seeks me. Does it mean that if I begin this life, will it take me so many janmas, countless janmas? Bhagunam, I will take a countless janma to reach him. So that countless janma, that many janmas, if you have to take, then there is a fear. Should I wait for so many janma? No. Bhashakara says, the Bhashyam, because of punyam, after so many janma, he gets an opportunity. He gets an opportunity to be born. That opportunity, born in a situation, born in a place, conducive to the pursuit of jnana. Even before jnana was available, but he was not interested, or he was interested, but jnana was not available. Now he has got both. That appropriate janma, the upadhi, the body, as well as a family, the country, society, everything was conducive, and teaching also should be there, so conducive. So therefore, that implies that one need not wait, because one has got now. So those who have come to Vedanta, they have prepared before. They have prepared themselves before. Not that you are going to prepare from now onwards. Your previous preparation had made you arrive at Vedanta, or made you arrive at discovering this knowledge. So therefore, it's not that your janma, not that your count starts from now. It is already started and you have arrived at. So it is, therefore, one need not feel dejected or disappointed with regard to the number of births to be taken. In fact, it would be the last janma. Because having arrived at this discovery of this truth, one should have done punyam to get even to listen to the words of the Shastram. Yes, there are so many teachers and there is Shastram is taught all over, but how many people really listen? Even when the course is announced, how many people apply for the course? How many would be able to spare the 3 or 4 years of the life? Very difficult. And those who could not have, then the teachers are available in different places to teach. Still, how many have access to it? Even though the teacher is very well present near the next street, but how many will go also? Those who are interested, they go. So that interest is there, and also situations are conducive. Means punyam. So the punya which have been gathered in so many janmas, now it is yielding its result in the form of getting a teacher, in the form of getting exposed to this teaching. So therefore, the thing is, the person has understood the basic problem, the fundamental problem. The problem is the samsara, that the sense of inadequacy, the limitedness will not go. The sense of inadequacy, that aham apurnaha, that is samsara. Therefore, only wanting to become something that will never go unless one discovers the problem, the self-non acceptance that one has done, and that has made him that has made him discover, arrive at, by the grace of the Lord, this knowledge. So it's a grace. So therefore he is Jnanavan. Bhagunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan. Mam Prapadyate. Mam Shastram Prapadyante. He comes to me, he comes to my teaching. Bhagavan alone is in the form of the Shastram. Arjuna was so fortunate, Bhagavan himself taught. But the same Shastram, what Bhagavan taught, it's available in the form of the teaching, different teachers. Therefore, Jnanavan, Mam Prapadyate. Teachers may be different, but teaching is same, common. So, therefore, since teaching is common, the teachers are different, upadhis are different. We are interested in the teaching, not in the teacher. Whether it is Bhagavan or whether it is somebody else, teaching is teaching. The teaching, the knowledge alone will give moksha, not the teacher. Teaching alone gives me moksha. Therefore, getting exposed to teaching itself is a great, it's a great privilege, it's a great, it's a vara, it's a boon. That is why Manushyatva Mamukshutva Mahapurusha Samshayaha. Mahapurusha Samshayaha is not easy. Satsanga. So therefore, because of the maturity he had gained, he has prepared to gain that maturity in the at the end of so many janma. Now, yes, he seeks me, he has come to me. That person alone becomes a jnani. Jnanavan, Bhagavan says, Jnanavan man prapadyate. Yes, Jnanavan is jnani. Jnani is, yes, since he approaches me, he is a jnani. Because there is no time left, there is no time gap. Once he seeks me, he will become a jnani in due course. So therefore, the seeker, who is seeker now, will become a jnani later. So what is the time difference there? Compared to the time difference from the preparation stage up to here, it is this difference is nothing. Therefore, he is a jnani alone. If he has made his mind very clear to come to me, he is a jnani. If he knows what he seeks, if you understand what he seeks, and the sought is myself, then he is almost a jnani. Such a person is a jnani alone. So therefore, or we can take the one who has a knowledge of is the goal, the clarity of what he wants. That person reaches me, is a jnani. He has got the knowledge. Therefore, he is jnani, jnanavan. Mam prapadyate. He comes to me, he surrenders. Prapadyate, mam prapadyate. He comes to me, he reaches me, he seeks me. Prapadyate. Vasudeva sarvamiti. That he has a knowledge. What knowledge he has? He comes to me and gains knowledge. And what knowledge he gains? Aham Vasudevaha sarvamiti. I, the Vasudeva. Here Vasudeva is the name of Krishna. Vasudevasya apatyam puman Vasudevaha. The son of Vasudeva is Vasudeva. Do we talk about the mortal shariram of Krishna or Vasudeva meaning the Lord, the Bhagavan, who is Nirupadi, without Upadi, Nirupadika Chaitanyam, Brahma. What is it, Vasudeva? Here, Vasudeva doesn't mean the son of Vasudeva, the mortal Krishna, the Saguna Brahma. It is here, Vasudeva is Bhagavan himself. Vasudeva, the word Vasuhu Sarvabhuteshu Vasati. The one who resides in all the beings is called Vasuhu. So Vasuhu is a nice name. Vasuhu. He will have this name Vasu. Sarvabhuteshu Vasati. He resides in all the beings. And he manifests through all the beings. Divyati cha. Swayam prakashate. Is Divyati what is required for its prakashanam? It is self-manifest, self-evident. Aso Divyati. Swayam prakashate. Swayam prakasha chaitanyam. Saprakasha atma. Samvit. Iti. Therefore, Devaha iti. Therefore, Vasuscha aso Devaha. Vasudevaha atma ityartaha. So, Sarvam atma, Sarvam Brahma iti. Everything is Brahma. Everything is Brahma. What about me? The Jiva. Brahma. Jivaha Paramatmanaha na Bindaha. Sarvam Brahma iti. So, Aham Jivaha Brahma eva iti. Sarvam Brahma. Sarvam Vasudevaha iti. That is a Jnanam. The Jnanam he has got. Jnanam. Etad jnanam yasya asti. Ataha jnanavan. He becomes jnanavan, jnani. Shastra reveals the oneness, and this person understands it very clearly. That person, Saha, is not an ordinary person, he is Mahatma. Atma is Atma. What is Mahatma? Big Atma, small Atma? It's not in size of the Atma, because Atma doesn't have size. The person, because he understands the Tattvam, the truth, therefore he is Mahatma. What about others? Others are Alpatma. Alpatma is, in other words, they are Kripanaha, miserly people. They are misers. Why they are miser? Having got a Shariram, this Janma here, Asmat Loka Deha Praiti, Atmanam Aviditva, Saha Kripanaha. Radharani Upanishad says, having taken Janma in this, Manisha Janma in this Loka, not knowing Atma, if a person leaves, he is a miser, he is a Kripana. Like a person having money, not spending. Similarly, this person having buddhi, but not effectively effectively applied on what should be known. That person is a miser only. Faculty is not properly used. The buddhi faculty, which is a real wealth, not properly used, that person is a miser only. Not that the person who has money and not using, he is a miser in the Vyavahara. But who is a real miser? This person. The buddhi, which Bhagavan given, yet just kept as it is, never used. Therefore, miserly. The word Kripana even came in the second chapter. Karpanya dosho bhavata swabhavaha. Kripanasya bhavaha karpanyaha. Therefore, Alpatma. That is why others are Alpatma and Jnani is Mahatma. Not that Jnani has bigger Atma. Atma is Atma. Atma is Sarva Vyapi. What is the size of Atma? So, therefore, he becomes Mahatma. He becomes one with the Brahma, not physical oneness in terms of Jnanam. So, therefore, Mahatma. Mahan. Mahan is Mahat. It is big, huge. Mahat. Mahantam vibham atmanam matta dhiro na shochati. Ashariram sharireshu anavasteshu vastitam. Mahantam vibham atmanam matta dhiro na shochati. You have seen in Kathopanishad, Mahantam vibhum vividam bhavati. The Atma alone has become everything. It is Mahantam. Anoraniyan mahato mahiyan. Atma. So what is the size of Atma? It is not the size. The person has discovered Atma, therefore become Mahatma. Mahatma can be translated as is a most revered person because of his knowledge. The reverence for that person is due to knowledge. As we have reverence for the Lord, bhakti for the Lord. Why? Because Bhagavan is everything, is omniscience, is omnipotent, Sarvajnana, Sarvashaktiman. This person also, the Jivatma also becomes Mahatma. Jivatma becomes Mahatma not by transformation. It is inner transformation, not physical transformation. This is understanding. Sarvam Vasudeva iti jnanena becomes Mahatma. That Mahatma, Sudurlabha. It is not Sudurlabha, Dukkhena, Labhyaha. That Mahatma is Sudurlabha. Durlabha. Durlabha itself, Dukkhena Labhyaha. Dukkhena Labhate. Dukkhena Labdum. Shakyaha Durlabha. Su is adding Su also. Very, very difficult. Sudurlabha is difficult to gain. Durlabha is difficult to gain. Sudurlabha is very difficult to gain. Means that person is very rare. Sudurlabha iti. That Mahatma is Sudurlabha. That's why Manushyatvam, Mumukshutvam, Mahapurusha Samshayaha. This Durlabha. It is such person is Durlabha. Having got the Manisha Shariram, then Mumukshutvam and Mahapurusha Samshaya Durlabham. Having gained and getting Jnanam. That is why Manushyanam Sagastreshu Kaschit Yatati Siddhaya. The Durlabhatvam is pointed out. That is Jnanavan. You don't find everywhere. It is Durlabham. Dukhyena Labdum Shakyaha. The same chapter itself before we saw Manushyanam Sagastreshu. Durlabhatvam is pointed out. So therefore, Saha Mahatma is is Sudurlabha iti. Is Mahatma, Mahanatma, Mahancha, Mahancha Asavatma Mahatma. Here, the person, here Atma is referring to the person of the Upadhi. Person of the, because as Atma is one with Brahma, therefore Atma cannot be qualified. When Atma is Mahan is that, this person is Mahatma, the person of the Upadhi. The Upadhi is said Mahatma. Similarly, Alpatma. Alpatma also not criticizing the Atma, not belittling the Atma. The person, that is the Upadhi. The Jiva. Jiva is Alpatma, Jiva is Mahatma. But Atma is as such is Atma alone. So this person having discovered the Swarupam of oneself, he becomes Mahatma. So Mahatma implies that with the Upadhi. Otherwise, the Mahan and Alpa, this word becomes qualifying. This since words qualify Atma. Therefore, Atma is, we have to take Atma to be this the Jiva ityartha. Depending on the context, we take the meaning of Atma. Atma means Sachitananda Atma is Atma means mind, Antakaranam, as we saw Yuktatma, Samagita Chittatma, etc. And here it is, Mahatma is this person Jnani. From the standpoint of the people is Jnani. What about Jnani? Jnani doesn't see any such differences. For Jnani, everything, even Ajnani and Jnani, he doesn't see, Ajnani and himself, he doesn't see any difference. He has got Sarvatra Samabuddhihi. Yomam Pashyati Sarvatra Sarvam Chamai Pashyati. Tasyaham na pranashyami, Sachame na pranashyati. He is not distant away from me, remote from me. I am not away from. That is why Jnani to Atma Evatam. That is why Jnani is most dear to me. Because Jnanam. So the fourth Mahatma is this Jivatma, since he has discovered the oneness with Paramatma, therefore becomes Mahatma iti. And that Mahatma is Sudurlabha. Sudurlabha, it's difficult to find. That is why to find Mahatma, you have to go all over Rishikesh and all. But where to find? Many people, there are many are there in Akar robe, in orange robe. But who is Mahatma? How do we know? We give the benefit of doubt that the sannyasi is Mahatma and Sampradaya with who has come under the Sampradaya, who has studied under a guru, who is leading a life of sannyasa, we give the benefit of doubt to that person and we call every sannyasi as Mahatma. It's a way of addressing. Maharaj, we say, or Mahatma, Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha iti. Then, up to this shloka, Jnani was glorified. Then from the next shloka onwards, 20 to 23, Ninda is going to be done. Ninda of whom? Jnani, no. Ninda of this Sakama Bhaktaha. Jnani is Nishkama Bhaktaha. Jnani has got the Bhakti and the Bhakti is Nishkama Bhakti. Is Bhakti without any axe to grain. He doesn't have any axe to grain. It's called Nishkama Bhakti. A Kama becomes Nishkama when the seeker seeks himself. When the seeker seeks other than himself, then it is Sakama. When the seeker seeks himself, when the sought is a seeker, then the seeking, that Kama becomes Nishkama. Because the sought is not different from the seeker. The seeker is Brahma. So, and it is what is sought. So therefore it becomes Nishkama. Jnani as Nishkama Bhakti, that's why Eka Bhakti, Nishkama Bhakti, Atma Bhakti. That is, in fact, that is Bhakti, Ishvara Bhakti. Jnani can only really can be a Bhakta. All others are only as though a Bhakta. They've got there's Sakama Bhakta. Kamena Saha Bhakti. Bhakti. The Bhakti is with the Kama. Therefore, Sakama Bhaktaha. Kamena Saha Vartate. Sakama Bhaktaha. So they are going to be here in this shloka, they are going to be Criticize. It is to show that it is not that. He told Udara Sarvaivete, then criticizing means criticizing compared to Jnani. They are at the lower rung, the ladder. Because this bhakti, the Sakama bhakti will not give moksha. Sakama bhakti will give you Vishayananda. Vishayananda has got limitation. Vishayananda has limitation. Vishayananda has got dosha, sadoshaha. What they see, they are fraught with the defects, sadosha. So Vishayanandas are the defects. They have got atrupti karatvam. They will not satisfy you forever. Atrupti, you will feel dissatisfied. And they are dukkha mishratatvam. It is mixed with the dukkha. And it is anitya. It's not going to be there forever. It is earned, spent, and it is lost. Again, you have to earn. So you have to keep working on to maintain it, because it is subject to loss. That is how it is. It is the nature. So therefore, yes, Sakama Bhakta. So the bhakti to Lord is relative. The bhakti to the Lord is relative. They want certain things in life. Therefore, they pray to the Lord. So therefore, kama. Because of kama for the objects, they have bhakti for the Lord. So that is what is pointed out. Because that will not give moksha, therefore they are criticized here. Let us read the shloka number 20. Kamaistairhritagnyanaha
कामैस्तैर्स्तैर्हितज्ञानाः
प्रपद्यन्तेऽन्यदेवताः
प्रपद्यन्तेऽन्यदेवताः
तं तं नियममास्थाय
तं नियममास्थाय
प्रकृत्या नियता स्वया
प्रकृत्या नियता स्वया
कामैः कामैः तैः repetition vipsa. It means different kama. Aneka vidaihi kamaihi. So when there is a vipsa, repetition, it means kama of different types. Taihi kamaihi ritagyanaha, referring to the people. Ritagyanaha, apaghritajnanaha. Apagrita, already the word we came across. Tamam dushkrutino mudhaha. That shloka. Prapadyante naradhamaha. Mayaya apaghritajnanaha. Mayaya apaghritajnanaha. The jnanam is apagritam by maya of whom? That same here. Ritagyanaha. Ritagyanaha. The jnanam, the knowledge is robbed away. What knowledge? Atma jnanam. Yeah. What there? The clarity with regard to it, which is this they seek anatma. Anatma is subject to, because anatma is subject to change. But still they want that. They want the changing thing. They don't want the changeless. Changeless cannot be outside. That which is changeless has to be oneself. Through the changing, they want to have the sense of security and sense of happiness, sense of comfort. That's only sense. Because they have the sense of insecurity, therefore they want to replace it with a sense of security. Sense of insecurity itself, when it is, because it is not understood, not analyzed and understood. It is sense only. It is not real. If it is real, it will be ever insecure only. It cannot become secure because it is notional. Therefore, replace it that by Vishayananda. And Vishayananda has got the nature of coming and going. Therefore, it will make you insecure again. Therefore, there is no viveka in that person. Viveka abhavaha, aviveki. That is why apagrita jnanaha, rita jnanaha, their knowledge, the viveka buddhi is robbed of. That is robbed away by the kama. The kama meaning is objects. Kamyate iti kamaha, the objects of desire. Taihi, why aneka vidagi, so many objects of desire, so many objects are there, objects of desires are there, varies from person to person. And in the same person also varies from situation to situation. It is not the same kama present all the time. It is changes with age, changes with the time, the same person. The kama what you have yesterday is not the today, it gets refreshed or improvement, upgradation of kama. So what they want, then therefore themselves not clear. What they thought they like, next day found it is not what they want. After accomplishing the object, they recognize. So therefore they lack discrimination. The objects, the kama, robs that discrimination. Taihi kameki, by those desires. So the cause for the desire is sankalpa. Dhyayato vishayan pumsaha. They themselves entertained this. They did vishaya dhyana. And themselves got into the trap. So you should not blame the objects being what they are. Instead of having objective outlook, they entertained, they cultivated the sangha, the desire for the objects of desires. They cultivated the desires, they inculcated that. And then that finally they lost the discrimination also. So therefore, kamehi, because the desires are various, variegated, and differ from person to person, or in the same person it varies from time to time. Therefore, it is Bhagavachanam. Ipsa, repetition is used, and these desires robs of the discrimination of the person. Apakrita jnanaha, what they do? Prapadyante, they also seek. What do they seek? Anya devataha. They seek different gods because they have different karma. Therefore, they have got different gods, and we have so many gods. We have got so many temples. Each temple is meant for certain parihara, for getting certain things. So therefore, they go to various temples, wanting to gain. Therefore, going to the temple and doing parihara, doing puja, etc. Because driven by the desire for various objects, therefore they go to different devatas. Nothing wrong. It is nothing wrong. Worshipping different devatas, doing puja to different devatas, doing japa, etc. It is fine. Anya devataha. They want and therefore they seek. And Shastram also sanctions that. That is why Karma Kanda, the voluminous portion is there. Different karmas are prescribed for different ends, and different devatas are prescribed for accomplishing different ends. If it is for health, then Dhanvantri. If it is money, Lakshmi iti, different devatas and different yaha yajnas are prescribed. So anya devataha prapadyante. Because due to the predominance of the desires for various things. Now, what happens is the viveka doesn't rise in them. Viveka not there. So therefore, viveka not there. Therefore, all the time they're busy fulfilling the various desires by seeking different devatas, different gods. They propitiate different deities. That is also, it is sanctioned by the Shastra. It is seeking, propitiating different deities is not a thing which is prohibited. They want, therefore, in fact, Shastram suggests, Shastram provide information with regard to the means of accomplishing their desires. But thing is, they don't understand it is Vasudevaha Sarvamiti. If everything is Vasudeva, the Vasudeva is alone in the form of the Devata. So, attaining an object, you become a small, you don't grow. But gaining Vasudeva, you become big. So, attaining a very small object itself, you become happy. Then what would be the happiness if you gain Bhagavan? You become big. Becoming big is not physical. You become big means your Ananda will have no limitations. It is unlimited Ananda, Anantaha. Accomplishing a simple desire itself, you will feel so much happy. And what would be the happiness if you accomplish the Lord? If you accomplish Vasudeva, Sarvamiti iti. So that desire doesn't arise in them. That is why Apagrita Jnanaha. Apagrita Jnanaha, Anya Devataha. Other devatas are also not different from Vasudeva. They are appointed by Vasudeva. They are different departmental heads alone. They have got, they preside over different faculties, different functions, different laws. So therefore, Anya Devataha api mameva. And they seek other gods and they get what they want. Now, the point is, Swaya Prakritya Niyataha. Why they approach other deities? Because they want certain things. Therefore, driven by Swaya Prakritya Niyataha, driven by their Prakriti, nature. Swaya, one's own nature, one's dispositions. So, therefore, Swaya Prakritya Niyataha, Tam Niyamam Astaya, following the Niyama, following certain, the Niyama, the stipulation, Niyamam Astaya, because they want certain things, therefore they worship a particular Devata, and the Devata has to be worshipped. Devata has to be worshipped in a particular way. If the Yajna is to be conducted to propitiate the Devata, it should be done as stipulated. There are rules how to perform the ritual, and for the Yajna, what are all the ingredients to be offered, and how many Ritvik has to be there, what Dakshina to be given, what mantra to be chanted. All these are the Brahmana portion. All these are the Niyama. These are the Niyamas. Niyamam Astaya, following the rules, following the stipulation of the Veda Purva, Karma Kanda of the Veda, and driven by their desire, driven by their the desire, one's own, the disposition, the Niyataha, Prakritya Niyataha, Swaya. Therefore, Anya Devataha Prapadyante, they seek different deities. Because they want limited hands, therefore they seek different deities. They seek different deities and perform karma. Kaika, Vachika, Manasa, whatever karma in keeping with the karma they perform. But they lack this vision, the vision that Vasudevaha Sarvamiti. Vasudeva Sarvamiti, this vision becomes very difficult. It is because Viveka not there. Therefore, for them, it becomes very difficult to enjoy the vision that Vasudeva Sarvamiti. For that, one has to, for that the seeker, he has to see the limitations of the karma, limitations of the Purushartha. The Purushartha is Parichinna Purushartha. Accomplishing the Purushartha, you will not become Purnaha. You will continue to be Apurnaha, and samsara is going to be perpetuated alone. Therefore, seeing the limitations of the accomplishments, that one has to grow, one must cultivate Viveka, one must have Mumukshuttam. Therefore, as long as your Arthakama, as long as your Purushartha or Arthakama Pradhanaha, you will continue to revolve in this samsara. And as long as it is keeping with Dharma, it is fine. Nothing wrong. But one has to grow out of that. One has to grow out of that. Even Arjuna was, before he was Arthakama Pradhana Purusha. Now, in the battlefield, he discovered himself to be a Mumukshu. The situation had made him discover the fundamental problem, and therefore now he turns towards the Lord and asking for moksha. The situation made him a seeker. So, therefore, now his buddhi, jnanam, which was apagrita purvam, now it is not apagrita. He's got clarity thanks to the knowledge, the teaching of Bhagavan. So, therefore, if they worship different devatas, the seekers of the limited ends, dharmartha, kama, pradhana, the dharmartha, kama, pradhanaha, for those who have this dharma, artha, kama or the pradhanam, they seek different deities. What will happen to them? They will get what they want. If they perform what is prescribed, how it is to be done in the shastra, the karma, the ritual, they will get what they want. Shastra provides the means. If they adopt the means, the stipulated means as it is, then they will get what they want. They also have got Shraddha in the Shastra. That is why they perform the karma. So therefore, they are not totally bad people. They are also have got Shraddha in the Shastra. They have they have they have Shraddha, and therefore they have the cultivated samskara. So Shraddha in the Shastram, Shraddha in the Veda. So therefore doing puja ityadi, they will get what they want. But jnanam, but purnatvam, that is not possible for them. It is far away for them. Even though they have Shraddha in the Shastra, but to come to jnanam, the same Shastra, the same Veda as Vedanta at the end, the same Shastra what they look into for gaining limited ends, yeah, at the end, a few pages after, at the end, Vedanta is there. To arrive at that, it's not easy. That requires Viveka. That takes time. As long as they are Avivekis, coming to Vedanta is not easy. Therefore, they have to discover themselves. They have to discover themselves to be the source of Ananda. They have to discover the discovery that understanding, even not discovery, understanding that Aham Purnaha, what I seek is only moksha, the freedom only. To therefore understanding the fundamental problem and arriving at the solution, and understanding the solution is in Vedanta. That itself is a blessing. And the blessing and the blessing is apagritam. That because of aviveka, it is they are not able to enjoy that blessing. Maybe after Janma, Bhagunam Janmanam Ante, slowly they may grow out to understand this, and Mam Prapadyante, Vasudeva Sarvamiti, they will understand. So in that way, they are lower. Udaraha sarva evaite. But what about these people? They are not adharmikaha, they are also dharmikaha. They perform karma, etc. Karma, yaha, yajna, etc. for gaining limited ends. They are dharmikaha. They don't do anything which is not proper. They follow the injunctions of the Shastram. If they have Shraddha and follow the injunctions of the Shastram, therefore, they are dharmikaha eva. But compared to the Jnani, who has discovered the fact, Vasudeva Sarvamiti, they are inferior. That is why the Ninda. There is no Ninda really speaking here. To show their status, to show their condition, what they are. So therefore, because they seek different devatas, they go here and there, running here and there to solve their day-to-day problems. It's really a pitiable situation. Therefore, Bhagavan says, dictated by desires, dictated by various desires, these people, they approach different devatas and perform different karmas. So that is a lot of these people failing to discover Vasudeva Sarvamiti. That requires little discrimination. If they really analyze what they seek in life, what they want in life, they analyze, they will arrive at the truth. Iti. So next shloka, let us read. Next shloka also, Bhagavan says, they approach different devatas, they seek different things and approach different devatas, seek their blessing. Nothing wrong. It is sanctioned by me. In fact, I alone bless them through that devata. Other devatas are not different from me. I alone in the form of that devata. Even if you invoke me in a stone, I am there. In that through a stone, I bless you. So that's what Bhagavan says in the next shloka. Whichever form they worship, it is I alone, it bless them. Let us read 21. Because Vasudeva Sarvamiti, that is why. Everything Vasudeva, then what about the devatas? Anye devataha. All the devatas are nothing but Vasudeva. Bhagavan alone. iti. Yo yo yam yam tanum bhaktaha
Yo yo
Yam
tanum bhaktah
Shraddhayarchitumichhati
Shraddhayarchitumiच्छati
tasya tasya shraddham
Tasya tasya
Chalam
tameva vidatham
tameva vidadhamyaham.
yaha yaha yo yo. In fact, these people are yo-yo people only. Yaha yaha. Because they seek different things. Yeah, because they seek different things at different times, or what they sought before is not sought anymore. They want to get rid of that. So therefore they are yo-yo. And therefore bhakti towards Bhagavan also yo-yo. Therefore yo-yo bhakti. It's sakama bhakti. So yaha yaha. So which yaha yaha is again whichever devotee. Bhaktaha. Yaha yaha bhaktaha. Yaha yaha bhaktaha is artha bhakti or artharthi. Arthaha artharthi. These two people are talked about. Yaha arthaha yaha artharthi. Not jignasu jnani. Jignasu knows what he wants. Jignasu, he knows the moksha is only by jnana, therefore he works for it. And jnani is already reached. So the other two, the arthaha and artharthi, they are referred to by the word yaha yaha. Whether the person be arthaha or artharthi, yam yam, whichever devata, yam yam tanum is form. Shraddhaya architam ichchati. In whichever form they want to worship me, worship yam, whichever form they want to worship. Tanum is rupam, form. Whichever Shraddhaya architam ichchati. Yam devatam architam ichchati. In whichever form they want to worship the devata, who is the devata? The devata blesses. The devata blesses. In whichever form they worship, the devata bless. But what is that blessing? That blessing comes from me only. Tam tasya achalam shaddam. I make the shraddha of them unshakable. How you make it unshakable? By blessing them what they want, by giving them what they want. They are kami, but they are not simple kami. They are bhakta. They are kami, but they have bhakti, sakama bhakti, not just mere kami. So mere kami could be adharmika, but these people are not adharmika. He's kami, but little more. He's a bhaktaha, because shraddha is there. So to instill more shraddha in them, tasya shraddham achalam shraddham, not shaking their faith, but not shaking. I make the faith unshakable. By how? Tam eva vidadhami. I alone, that is I Vasudevaha, Bhagavan alone, through that form, I bless them. According to the Shraddha, I bless them. Because they don't see me as Vasudeva, Atma, as everything. Not that I don't give my blessings, I give them. According to their understanding, according to the nature of worship me, according to the form of their worship, I bless them. To that form I bless them. They worship a particular devata and may not be interested in other devata, or may not have shraddha in other devata. That doesn't matter. I bless them through the devata towards whom they have shraddha. So it is I alone bless them. The devata blesses. The blessing of the devata is the devata is nothing. The devata get the status of devata because of me. So the blessing of the devata is a blessing of me. The devatas, as I told, they are different. Different presiding deities. Different presiding deities presiding over different laws, different orders. So they all represent the Vasudeva alone. Therefore, it is me alone who blessed them. Even though they feel it is the Devata blesses them, in fact, it is me alone. Tameva aham vidadhami. I alone vidadhami. I will only give them. Vidadami. Karomi. Tam eva vidadami. Shraddham vidadami. I make their faith unshakable. How? By blessing them. So vidadami, I make it. I make it more firm. I make their faith, Shraddha, more firm. How? By giving the result. By giving the desired karma pala to them. So by that I strengthen their faith. I bless them by strengthening their faith. And all the devatas, these finite devatas, are not separate from me. They are Ishvara eva, Mam eva. So therefore, worshipping a particular devata, that palam, the result, doesn't go only to that devata. So that devata who is finally propitiated is Ishvara alone. Therefore, the result also comes from Ishvara alone, from me alone. So therefore, tasya, whoever worships me, of them, that Shraddha, I make it very firm by giving what they seek, what they want. Iti. So Bhagavan confirms, you can worship me in whichever form. That form I bless you. Iti. We'll stop here. The next talk we will see the next class. Next class will be after Navaratri. So we'll see after Navaratri. Wish you all happy Navaratri. Let us conclude. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyai Stavaihi Vedai Sangapadakramopaniषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।
Happy Navratri, Guru. Dhanyawad, Guruji.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी, हैप्पी नवरात्रि।
गुरुजी हरि ओम।
धन्यवाद अक्षरन जी।
धन्यवाद शरण जी।